So technically, we could actually stay in external rotation and go all the way through the ring, couldn't we? We could do that as well, and that's okay. Okay? Or you could be in neutral, coming around as long as you go into external rotation.
So if you stayed in external, would you still bend, or would you keep?
You can still bend. Yeah, you can still do it. Yeah.
So either way.
Either way, as long as.
So are you bending so that you as a therapist can be closer?
You as a
If they're extended all the way out, then you're going to be like way out here,
Exactly.
right? Okay.
Yeah. So you want things in a nice compact bundle because it's easier for you to move. Okay. You can also get closer to the patient. Okay. You don't have to worry about a 2-joint muscle for abduction. Okay, so what we're going to do now is the diagonal patterns for the shoulder. And when I first learned them, it was 1979, before many of you were born. Everybody in this room, probably. And, okay. Okay.
It's close for me.
And John Travolta was skinny then.
That's a long time ago.
It was a very long time ago. And he was in this movie called Saturday Night Fever, which was the birth of Disco! So those are our two patterns. So the first pattern we're going to do is you have your thumb in your pocket, okay? And you bring your hand, so in internal rotation, adduction, and extension, right? Internal rotation, adduction, and extension. I'm going to flexion, abduction, and external rotation. So we call this sword man, pizza man. Or fabulous, somebody said in the last class. Okay? So, then for the other pattern, which we call D1, anything where you're starting in abduction.
They're gathering around for the lecture.
Oh, okay.
Just one.
So anytime you're starting in abduction, we call that D1. When you start in a deduction, D2. Okay? But this one, just everybody learns to start off with. Okay?
It's just a little bit more natural.
Okay? So notice I have a diagonal and I have a rotation. I'm going from internal rotation to external rotation. Isn't that neat? It took me forever to learn it. Okay. Now, for D1, I'm starting in abduction, internal rotation, and extension, going to adduction, external rotation, and flexion. Okay? So I call this the or bowling. So bowling. Okay? Somebody saying ski ball or something?
Oh, yes.
Okay, so
But you're coming across, right?
right, both of them. Yeah, they both come across your body. Okay, they both come across your body, and they both rotate. They start in internal rotation, and they go to external rotation when you're in flexion. Why is that? Why? What? So why couldn't we do internal rotation up here?
Oh, because of the tubercles.
Yeah.
Tubercles.
Right. But then we go, okay, well, that's a good thing because then that's one less thing I have to memorize.
Yeah.
Okay? So, internal rotation.
And is it
abduction?
Is it back?
Extension, yeah.
Okay.
So, extension. Abduction, internal rotation. Going to flexion. Adduction. And external rotation.
So if the patient is supine, how would that?
Yeah, I'm going to show you.
Okay.
Okay, but I wanted you to know the motion first. It'll be a lot easier.
You should volunteer.
Why don't you volunteer? Come on over. You're shy. I don't think so. Okay, all right. Let's do it like that. head over here. Very nice. Okay. So, let's start here. Okay, so we'll do D2 first. Okay, so notice that my arms are crossed. Notice that I'm in the diagonal. So you should be able to go, okay, she's going to do D1, D2. Okay? Woo, you're a cruncher.
So, is your movement coming from the hand, like?
Yeah, I'm rotating him with my hand. Okay?
And are you,
This
are
is
you moving the humerus too, or are you? Okay, so you're rotating the whole arm.
the whole arm. Woo, I got a little crunch there.
Yeah.
Okay? So notice, all we're really thinking about is the adduction. We're thinking about the diagonal and the rotation. This is just the beginning, because you can add things like you can flex the shoulder, you can squeeze my hand, and all that. And you'll get that later, but not now. Okay? Thank you very much, right? So here you've seen it, okay? So notice I'm in the pattern. Okay, so now for D1, I'm where his head is, okay? So this one I'm down here. Okay, so D1, I'm where his head is. I'm above the diagonal, okay? And again, I'm starting an internal rotation, abduction and extension, and I'm going to go across. And because I don't want to clonk you in the nose, I'm going to ask you to watch your hand, okay, as it comes up. Okay? So I'm going up and got you on the face that time, okay?
So I'll track my hand with my
With your eyes.
eyes.
But move
That's
your-
moving the neck.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, that's true. Okay?
Sorry.
That's moving the neck. So up and across.
There you go.
So notice that I'm not rotating my trunk when I'm doing it. What's happening is my feet are pivoting. Okay, so I'm
Your
starting
body's
here,
rotating instead of
and
your
I'm
trunk rotating.
pivoting my feet.
Yeah, but not at the waist. You don't want to rotate your trunk.
Right, don't rotate your trunk. Swivel your feet. Do you want me to do that on this side?
Sure.
Yes.
Okay. I'm not as good on this side. Okay. All right. Okay, so I want you to turn your head and look at the stairs. Okay, there we go. Got it. Okay? All right, so practice. Okay. I'm only going to give you 5